It's finally happening. Today's the day. We're going to show you around our home and show you the modifications we've made in the last year of living in this van. Now, this is a custom built van. This is the second van we've actually lived in, and this is a Humble Road Carry-On Vagabond collaboration van. And we've been in it 1 year now.
Yeah, for those that don't know us, we're the Carries, Dave and Irene, and we were full-time in a road trek Zion SRT for 3.5 years. Loved it.
Yeah.
It changed our life. It wasn't a planned thing. And then we had the opportunity to build this van out with Humble Road in New Jersey, which we did. And as with any van or RV or home, you're gonna make it, you know, your own. So there's a lot of things we did to it. Nothing major, just a lot of simple little modifications that make it more.
I mean, the whole thing is customized to us. We built it for us. That's it. There will never be another like this. So this is just additional things we've done since we've picked it up.
You know, if you follow us, you know that most of our channel is about, you know, just adventures and the things we see and do. It's never been about the van, but it's really, I mean, surprising to me how many people message us, whether comments or private messages, about how do you like the van, how do you like the systems, what have you done to it? So I thought, well, let's just make a video on it and we can show them.
Yeah, so this is going to be part one, I think, of a 3-part series. Today we're going to show you some of the additions and modifications we've made. The next one in the series will be a garage tour and kind of just showing you around there. We've made some additions back there.
My favorite part of the van.
Yeah. Definitely.
If you like lots of toys and bikes and fishing gear, and
yeah,
I'm pretty proud of the way we fit so much stuff, organize it.
The van was built around the garage.
Yeah, maybe if you go back and watch.
No, it really was.
Yeah,
I'd say, and we started back there for sure. Part 3 of that video series is going to be us talking about how we like or dislike the systems on board. So
yeah, a lot of people that follow Humble Road and followed our build are real curious about all the systems, because there's a lot of innovation in this van. And you know, whether it's the hot water we heat for free from our engine, and the Freedom eGen battery system, the composting toilet, just all that sort of stuff. So
yeah, so we'll be updating you on that as we've gone along for a year now, using them every single day.
Every single day.
Should we get to the mods?
Yeah, we tell them where we're at.
I don't know, go for it.
We are just outside of Sisters, Oregon, in the Deschutes National Forest. It is 80 degrees. There's zero wind. This road out here goes out to McKinsey. It's the old McKinsey Pass highway. Yeah. And it's still closed to cars up to the observatory. It's a great bike ride. So we're hanging out here, and
today's the day.
Today's the day.
We are going to start outside and then work our way in. The first thing we want to show you is, take it away, Dave.
When we're talking about the awning?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we put this huge Fiamma awning on, we typically, with our awning in our last van and this one, I like to have them just on the ground here, because you know, you can hook them to the, like most RVs, you can connect them to the van, but then I always walk into them. But when it's windy out, you kind of have to have them on there. But so to mount the awning legs on the van, it comes with these brackets, the Fiamma mounts, and I didn't know how I wanted to put them on the van. I didn't want to drill holes in the van. Not that, I mean, it wasn't just that, it's just be able to access the locations and take panels off. And one of our viewers commented that it's Impact Products on eBay, Hein, who makes the adapters that pretty much every van builder uses to mount your fan vent on the roof of the van. On the
ProMaster,
yeah,
right?
I think for all vans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he makes different products for different vans. We used it. Someone said he makes this, and so it's this part here, the black hard plastic, comes with brass threaded inserts on it, and that really heavy-duty 3M VHB tape on the back. And you can warm this up with a heat gun and bend it to the curve a little bit, because it's a real slight curve in the van. And then when you take that VHB tape off and put it on there, it's there.
So one and done, don't make a mistake.
Yeah, so I probably had my friend Lyle help me figure out the location for hours before I finally stuck these on here. But it works really nice, and when it's breezy out, but you see what I mean though.
Yeah. Gotta put a flag on it.
Yeah, but when it's windy, it really helps. If it's so windy that it would be in danger of tearing those off the van, your awning's probably going to fly off first. So we've had this out in some pretty good breezes, and it's solid.
Moving on, we just wanted to show you the fairing that we made for the top of the van here.
Now you should put a link to that.
Yeah, I'll
video.
put a link to the video in the description below.
That I did a whole video on how I made that, and what that is up there now is a piece of 1/2-inch plywood, and it was going to be just a pattern, but I wasn't sure how well I was going to like it, so I thought, well, I'm just going to put the pattern up there and see how it works. So it's been up there, it's across the country and back. It's done awesome. So I think I'm going to use a piece of order some starboard materials, like that hard plastic, lightweight stuff, real durable, and cut a piece out to match it, except I'm going to make this side come down to the awning so it more matches that side.
I see. So
anyway,
you're going to redo it and modify it a bit.
I'm going to modify the modification.
Okay. Next thing we should talk about are these gutters.
If you have spent time in a Ram ProMaster in the rain, which we hadn't, for years we'd been avoiding rain, but then this last winter we spent part of a winter on the Oregon coast, and as you know, that meant we spent some time in the rain, and for some reason the way the water runs off the roof, it just kind of comes and runs down, and when you open the sliding glass door, it kind of comes in and falls in the van. So we got that on Amazon. We'll put a link to that, and we also have that link on our website. It comes in a big roll. You have enough to do, like we put a piece over here, just put it at a slight angle from the front to the back, and it really helps. And then our window on the back of the van, that actually helped when it's kind of a light rain. This works great in the rain, but sometimes the water will come in and you'll get a little bit of drippage inside here, and this kind of almost eliminated that.
Yeah, it
so
did.
It just helped kind of keep the water from coming down into the window. So anyway, good stuff, and it comes in a huge roll. I mean, you could do a couple vans with at least the one I bought.
Ooh, I wanted to talk about this really quick. We might get some questions on that. Ooh, don't show it.
Yeah, we'll get some questions about this when people see it, but that's the most awesome outdoor shower ever. And we'll talk about how we get bath temperature water out there and shower with that, and how it's heated, how it works. It's amazing. But when we do our systems overview, we'll talk about that.
Next up, we have the step.
The issue with this running board is that it doesn't stick out far enough, and it's actually kind of dangerous. So when you're getting in and out, it's like you got this small little foothold. And that's not the real bad part. The real bad part is when you're coming out, you have to move sideways. And we had a hard time finding the running boards, and this is about all we could find. And I thought they'd work better than they did, but other than this stepping in and out, it's a nice running board. So Lyle had some old parts, this old piece of heavy plastic, some heavy duty skateboard tape, and some tools. What we did is, if you see under here, there's about a 1/4-inch piece of steel frame that sticks down, and this bracket for the running board. So we cut a notch in the plastic, and a notch for the frame, so it fits under there. That notch we cut in the plastic fits up inside the frame, and it bottoms out, and then that sits flat onto here.
Give it a test.
Like that.
Nice.
Maybe we'll do a different running board in the future if we find something we like better, but for now, it's a whole lot safer.
Thanks, Lyle.
You bet.
We've used this, well, we use this step countless times every day, in and out of this van. Irene doesn't even use this door, so this step is used every day, multiple times. It looks, I hear Pistol, she wants
She's
to,
chirping.
she's like, why am I not on film? I just have to change the
Skateboard tape.
skateboard tape, I guess,
Yeah.
or put one big piece on there, or find out a permanent solution. But
Yeah, it
works
really works.
It works. Wet or dry, it works awesome. So
Moving in. Pistol! There's the
you've got
star.
a dirty face. What do you got on your face?
Oh, she's been rolling around in the dirt. Yeah.
I know, I put this rug out here for her, and then she lays in the dirt.
This is our happy van dog. Good girl. Next, let's talk about the water fill.
Like the water fill, but when you put the hose into it, it has to be held in the perfect exact spot and not move it, and the water has to be coming in at the perfect speed or it leaks down the walnut. So I thought, how about if I get a some sort of water spigot for the hose and try that? And that worked a little better, but water still leaked. And I was also tired of holding it. Then I thought, I need something to close this off and make it so the spigot stays in there, so I don't have to stand there and hold the thing. I'm not worried about it being stuck in there too much, because when I'm filling, Irene is always watching the fill level until it's done. So I found this, I think it's a rubber cap for a crutch. And so I cut a hole in it and slid it on top of the water, the fill spigot, and it fit perfectly, and it's worked amazing ever since.
So if y'all want to upgrade, you get a crutch tip and shove it
I
on.
didn't say all the mods were going to be fancy, expensive things.
Next up, our flip-up table.
One of my favorite modifications to the van is this little table. When we designed the opening to the door in the galley, you want to have as much counter space as you can if you want your galley here like we do. You want to have enough room to go in and out, but you can't make it too tight, because you want to be able to move things in. Like we have a composting toilet. If we made this any farther this way, we would have trouble with getting that in and out of the van. So we put this as far as we could, to still have room to move and do things. But then this is my recliner here. Irene has a little chair cushion. She loves to lounge in the
nook.
bed. Yeah, she loves to lounge in the bed, and I like to sit here. And so when we're in the kitchen, we have extra counter space. Works for a glass of whatever beverage you prefer. It works really nice. And my friend had a piece of live edge walnut, hard old black walnut, so we use that. These brackets, I'm sure we got those on Amazon. We can put a link in the description in our website.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But I like them because, I mean, you put the brackets on, and then, if you don't like this, you can you can take this off and change it to whatever you want, whether you want core inlet to match or whatever you want to do, you can change it out. I kind of like it.
I do have to say, if you do this, be sure that they both lock out when you pull them up, because I accidentally had one unlocked and a whole plate fell to the ground.
Yeah, and then as far as, we could have had this come all the way out here, but we know from our road truck had the similar fold-up table. And invariably, when you have it out, you'll have a bunch of stuff on it, and you want to go outside.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to have it to where you can still get outside, without having to take everything off and close it. So I love that little thing.
Yeah.
What else did we do?
Well, this van originally had drapery curtain rod, I want to say. It was like a white track with the drapery hooks on it.
Yeah, I would call it the pain and the...
It was,
But
didn't love it. I did not love it. Yes.
So...
we just got a plain old tension rod.
yeah, and Irene bought this...
It's a blackout curtain.
Insulating blackout curtain. See how smooth and nice that works?
Yeah, but look how nice that is when you're just
so
chilling well. And if you're trying to keep it nice and warm inside or nice and cool inside and block off the cab. Plus, if Dave and I have a fight, he could just sit in that chair and I pull the curtain.
My doghouse. This whole area is kind of neat. We I bought this garbage can and it had this lip because I thought I'd hang it on here. This was not on the van, this piece here. I bought this garbage can. I wanted to hang it there, so I added this piece on there.
To make it tall enough.
To make it tall enough to have a garbage can that's not, you know, it's hanging there. And then we kind of designed this so Pistol eats 3 times a day. So this is her food dish, and she always has access to her water bowl. But then when it's time to feed her, it's in and out. Doesn't affect the garbage. And then we have the broom back there. So
yeah, it's a good little storage hidey spot.
A lot of the van is designed around our dog Pistol.
Oh,
check this out.
Yeah.
This isn't a Mobbit. We had George and Alex install this drawer for under the seat for Pistol's goodies. So it's, you know, when you come in, she likes the frisbee or leash or, you know, treats, or she's always a mess. Before she comes in, you can grab the wipes and they're all in the same spot. It's awesome.
That's the most convenient thing in this van, I think.
It is pretty awesome.
I love that.
What else?
Well, we could talk about our avocado tray.
Oh.
Which I have to say, one of my favorite features. What do we got in there today? Garlic, lemon, lime, mango, avocado, banana.
Banana.
But that's not what I want to show you.
Yeah, so this was something Irene asked George to install on this build because our last van didn't have anything, and we just thought this is such a wasted space, and so we wound up calling it the avocado tray, because when we first said we could put things like avocados in, and it's been the avocado tray ever since then. But after 3.5 years in the van without it, I was
yeah, you racked your head a couple times. Pretty good.
I don't now, but I bought this. It's a clear corner molding, and it's adhesive inside there, and it comes in a big roll. And so I just put that across the edge there, and that helped.
It saved you.
But I haven't bumped my head on it in probably 6 months.
Yeah, you've been trained now.
I know. Yeah, I'm a slow learner, but you know, I hit my head enough times, it comes around.
Yeah. Well, moving towards the back, when we picked up this van, it did not have a divider between the galley and the bedroom because we weren't quite sure on the height of our mattress and what kind of bedding we were going to have, and that all determines how high or how far out something like this could be. So kind of left that to us after the fact once we figured all that out.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of ideas. One was to move this is the thermostat for our Obasto heater. I wouldn't mind moving that someplace, because one of the thoughts we had was having this petition border come up to here, and then have another piece on top of it that's got a piano hinge, and so you can actually fold it down and have a little locking shelf on there. So when you're during the day, you have this extra shelf if you want to set plates or whatever on here. But we haven't got around to that yet. So for now, just to have a divider, I bought this. It's a cutting board. And
walnut, right?
Yeah. So it's always nice when something in your van can serve as dual purpose. But I put just little broom holders.
Like we said, this is not fancy.
But it works awesome.
And mostly is to keep Pistol out of the galley area.
Pistol won't go over this.
No.
But before this, if there was a chicken bone on the counter, she would just
crept close.
Yeah. I don't want to forget Um, our Robusto heater is back behind. This is our laundry drawer. In fact, there's laundry sticking out.
Oh, there's laundry.
And the system comes with this. Well, it didn't come with this. It came with the louved cover, but they were all straight. So it didn't matter which way this turned, it just blew straight out. So you're blowing this heat on cooking stuff and food. So I ordered, I think I had to order it from the company. It wasn't on Amazon. I can't remember where I got it, but it's got, you know, angled louvers on it, so you can adjust it so it just blows towards the cab, which made it nice for me. If I get up early and I'm sitting in my chair and Irene's in bed, at least I'm not freezing up there. So also, you'll see this latch here. This wasn't on it when it was built. We weren't using this for laundry at first. We had some heavier stuff in there, and every once in a while this door, even though it's with magnets, it would pop open. So I installed this little latch on that goes right into the 80/20. So when we were traveling, I could just put that inside the 80/20. Worked great, but I got tired of trying to do that. So I went and the only two doors that ever open is this one and the bathroom door. None of these all have these, you know, the type of drawer glides that really hold the drawers in. They have never came open. This one in the bathroom came open. So I went and bought some of those, I can't remember what they're called. We'll put a link to them. They're these 1-inch magnets, and they're super, super strong. And so I bought a 1-inch Forstner bit, and I drilled a 1-inch hole and put one of those magnets in there, and then I put a metal plate back there.
Oh.
And then we haven't used this latch in
No.
6 to 8 months, and it's never opened up, ever. Is that everything, or was there anything in the bathroom that we did? Or drilled holes in the toilet?
We drilled holes in the toilet. That sounds strange, but we did. So let me demonstrate for you. Well, not really, but it's a wet bath. So when we shower, the toilet stays in here, right? And sometimes water can go into the liquid compartment of the composting toilet, which was no good.
So I drilled holes in it. Cool, huh?
I see something else we need to modify. This filthy, messy dog. Are you happy?
It's like I put this really nice rug out there and toys, and she ignores it and lays in the dirt.
She's so dirty. Oh, we love you though. You're a happy girl. Back outside, one thing before we go. We do have a kayak coming, which means you will be making a DIY kayak installer.
Kayak loader.
Kayak loader.
You can see I have the kayak racks up there, and when I built the roof rack, I left all of my cross pieces sticking out a little ways because I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to do it, or if they were going to be on this one, maybe this one's going to go on there. But I finally settled on the kayak. I'm getting a 13-foot tandem fishing kayak that's going to go up there, and it's going to be tricky to get up there because it's heavy. So I designed in my head a kayak loader from the back, so the kayak will be loaded this way. So
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for video on that when the kayak comes. Every outdoor item you can buy is on back order, so it's been weeks since I ordered it, so still not being shipped yet. So then you want to step into the sorry, I have to wait till next time.
Oh, the garage. I think I just got stung by something.
Horsefly.
Oh, is that what they are?
Big flies.
That hurt.
Yeah.
All right, that was it. Again, nothing too crazy, out of control.
You asked for it, you got it.
That's about what we've done this past year. We've done a lot of living and exploring and adventuring and eating, and
yeah, everything's been awesome. But like I said, I'm most happy and proud of my garage. Our garage.
Yeah.
Our garage. She's got rollerblades in there.
Yeah, I do. I need to get on those, right? Yeah. All right, garage will be the next part of this series. I don't know if it'll be the next video though. Stay tuned. Carry on.
Carry on.